Since it's 11:30 already, do you want to sit that far, or do you want to come a little? Yeah, just move up, because then I can talk that much louder until somebody else comes in. I just want to start because it's already 11:30 and I don't want to. So the way I always start with, like last time when we did the introduction, just let's start centering ourselves and just close your eyes. And right now, before we start, we're going to just get back on our chair supported. We're going to come back up when we do our postures, but in the meantime, just feel very comfortable, relaxed. If you want, you can join your feet if that helps you. Whatever makes you feel like you're kind of being here and centering yourselves here. Just bringing your mind, body, and spirit here, and start bringing awareness to your breath. For everyone joining us on Zoom, hello. So just start paying attention to your breath. Find that natural rhythm. I find it very helpful to circle my hands on my legs. If that helps you, just bringing your concentration to this class and letting go of other worries or do lists or anything you kind of had in mind that is taking up all your thoughts. So just try and empty your mind of thoughts and start feeling more than thoughts. Start feeling, stop thinking. Feel your feet on the ground, your hands on your legs. Feel the texture of your pants. Taking some deep breaths through the nose. If it helps you, you might want to bring your right hand on your chest, your left hand on your belly. Just feel that breath coming in and out of your body. Give your mind a little rest from all the activities and all the thoughts. Feel your breath in your chest coming in and out. Your belly rising and falling. Just being present with us in every way, mind, bodies. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Bring your hands into your heart center. And you'd like to set an intention for something you want in your life or something you don't want in your life. Just make a resolution here of something that you want deeply, maybe spirituality, better health, something that no longer.
We lost the audio.
Talking too loud. Exhale, hands by your side. And this time when I exhale, I'm going to chant Om. If you'd like to join me, it connects me to the universe. Om. So now come back. Now let's just move to the front of the chair. We're coming into what we call tall mountain pose. And that's actually sitting tall mountain pose. So it's very important to check your body here. Your feet should be, everybody's good. Feet parallel. Don't have them jetting out. Maybe hip distance apart. And your knees lined up with your hips. and your shoulders lined up with your hips as well. So now you're in this tall mountain pose. You might want to take your thumb, put it underneath your armpits, and just make sure that you're sitting up straight and that you're in this nice posture. Your spine as straight as possible, and bring your hands back up. And now let's just start waking up our body. It's kind of like maybe shoulder rolls the other way, whichever way that makes you kind of wake up here, waking up. And then bring your one leg up and just thump it down. Your left leg up and thump it down. Up, up, and up, and up. And maybe bring your hands to the right side diagonally and back. Take your left hand diagonally and back. Right hand out and back. Left hand out and back. And now we are all up. Taking a deep breath. Bring your knee, your right knee, up to your chest. Taking a deep breath here. And now circle your hand. Yeah. And the other way. And now we're going to do cat and cow while we have this leg up. So moving up towards the chair, just make sure you're right up against the chair. And you're gonna inhale as you bring your shoulders down, your head up. Exhale as you round your back, bringing your head towards your knee. Inhale your head up. Exhale, bring your head towards your knee. Again, inhaling up into a cow pose. Exhale, rounding your back into a cat. Do it 2 more times to warm up the spine. Inhale your head up. Exhale your head towards your knee. Inhaling up, all the way up, shoulders back and down. Exhale, round your shoulders, round your back. And exhale, and bring your hands back on your lap. And now take your right hand, bring it all the way back into a spinal twist. See if you can gaze at the fingers behind you. You might want to move your out. So bring your hands behind you. This is spinal twist. See if you can gaze at the fingers behind you. And take a few breaths here. Maybe getting deeper into the stretch. And exhale your hand back. You might want to move forward so you can have your hand go back. And now circle your knee. Like you're stirring up a pot. Try to cover all parts of our, hi there, looking at you. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Yeah, Lois, hi.
And Lois.
Hi, Lois. Sorry about that. My memory isn't any good anymore. And the other way, we try to cover all different parts of the body as we do this yoga practice. And set your foot back. Now just bring your right foot out and curl. This is hard. And up. Curl your foot if you can. Flex it actually. Flex and back. Flex and back. Flex and back. Flex and back, and set your foot back. And take a breath here. And now when you're ready, bring your left leg up into your chest. Take a breath here. And now circle your ankle. And the other way. And now keeping your hands on that leg, see if you can bring your head up into a cow, inhaling up. Exhale, bring your head towards your knee, rounding your back. Inhale your head all the way up. Exhale, rounding your back, bringing your head towards your knee. Inhale up. Exhale your head towards your knee. Inhale up. Exhale, bringing your head towards your knee. Inhale one more time. And exhale back. And now keeping your right hand on that leg, bring your left hand behind you, all the way back, and see if you can gaze at your fingers. See if you can gaze at those fingers. Maybe wiggle your fingers here. And come back, bring your hand back. Now knee circles, like you're stirring up a pot. And the other way. And set your foot back. And now take your left leg out and maybe flex and point, flex, and point, flex, and point, flex, and point, and set your foot back. And come back. Make sure you're sitting in this nice posture. Check yourself that your feet are definitely parallel to each other. That's the most important thing. Even if the distance isn't exact, that's fine. But here, let's do some hip circles. Bring your head, torso all the way around. Taking deep breaths as we go back and exhaling as we come forward. Inhaling out and exhaling forward. All the way back. Always never forgetting about your breath. And the other way. And come back to center, coming back into your nice sitting pose. So I just want to say something about breathing, which is kind of a revelation to me now too. We always want you to breathe in and out through your nose. That's the right regular yoga way. But I find myself and I see other people holding their breath many times. So what really works well for everyone is inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth like you're blowing out a candle. So see here. It's really important. I used to always say breathe through your nose, but I find myself many times not breathing in, out. And breathing out is the most key that makes you relax. So it's important that you always breathe out. And if you can do it through the nose, that's great. But if you can't, then just breathe out like you're blowing out a candle. So whenever we expand, we inhale. And whenever we contract, we exhale. So if you get confused, it's important to know that. But it doesn't really matter. As long as you're exhaling out, that's what will help you relax. So just keep that in mind when you do that. So stretch your left leg out, your right arm back, and look up. Take a breath here. And exhale. Take your right leg out. Bring your left arm behind you. And look up. And exhale. Again, inhale as you bring your left arm in front and your left leg out in front and your right arm back. Exhale back, your right leg out, the left arm up, inhale. And exhale back. So coming back into your nice tall mountain pose. Widen your legs here. You might want to really come forward on your chair. Make sure you have enough space. And now stretch your arms out. Look up maybe. And now coming back with your head. See if you can cross your legs and your arms. And exhale back. And now the other leg. Inhale. Sorry. Inhale is this. Exhale. Sorry about that. Inhale and exhale. You can do it at your own pace. Just alternate the legs. And come back to center, bring your head back, bring yourself back into your nice tall mountain pose, making sure your spine is straight, You might want to put your thumbs here just to check that you're on your nice sits bones here. And now bring your hands to your heart center and take your left elbow, put it over the right knee and look to the right. And exhale. Inhale as you bring your right elbow to the left and look to the left. Take a few breaths here. Exhale back. The other side. Come back to center. Right. And come back to center, bringing your hands back on your lap. Everybody okay? Now everybody's settled here. Okay, wonderful. And everybody can hear me, yes, even on people online. Okay. All right. So bring your arms out into a T shape. Maybe shake out your fingers here. Actually, let's kind of do this nice posture of wiggling our fingers. We need this. We are so much on the computers. We need to wiggle our fingers. Okay. So out, palms up. Take your right elbow underneath the left into eagle arm. Bring your hand up. Bring your arm up. If you like to make it more challenging, cross your legs if you can, if that doesn't bother you. You can cross them at the ankles as well if you like, whatever works. And bring your elbows up as far up as you can. Take a few breaths here. Exhaling through, making that, blowing out that cake. Blowing out. And exhale as you come forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Bring your hands into undo your hands. Bring your hands back by your side. Shake out your legs. Maybe shake out your arms as well. So I read somewhere that children who were having anxiety, they told them, you know, you smell the cake and then you blow out the candles. I don't know if you saw that program. That was so cute. So you smell and then so every time you think of that, that might help you. It's just for your personal self that it helps you relax more when you're doing that. So bring out your arms into a T shape, shaking your hands a little bit. And then take your left hand underneath the right, bring your elbows, intertwine them, and then you want to do the other leg. If it works for you, otherwise cross at the ankles. Yes, all of you can do this. So, okay. So see if you can bring your elbows up as far up as you can. You can eagle arm. Taking some deep breaths in and out through the nose and mouth. And exhale as you come forward. Stay here for a few breaths here. Up. And release your hands, bring your hands by your side, come into your nice pose, taking a few breaths. And when you're ready, bring your arms out in front of you. Maybe here too, hold your hands again. I love this because we do so much computer stuff that we need this. So now maybe bring your thumbs up and we're going to open our fingers as we bring them to the right. Bring them out, sorry. Yeah. And maybe look up. And back. Again, making a fist and opening up each finger. And look up. And come back, bring your hands back on your lap, taking a breath. When you're ready, bring your right arm up above. Just take a breath here. Bring your right arm over to the left knee. Take your left arm up and bring it over to the right knee, coming into a curved back. And see now if you can come forward, more forward, more forward. You might want to hold on to your elbows, coming into a forward bend. If you are up to it, you can bring your hands on the floor. Kind of walk your hands, or just hold on to your elbows, whatever works for you, or keep them on your knees, whatever it is. If it helps you, you can bring your hands over to the floor like a forward bend. And now hold on to your elbows and come up. Taking a breath here. And now take your left arm up above. Bring it over to the right knee. Bring your right arm up. Bring your right hand over to the left knee. And come into this nice curved back. Taking a breath here. And then come forward, holding on to your elbows. Just coming all the way back. And maybe bringing your hands out if you like. Bring into a forward bend. Now hold on to your elbows and bring your head back. Bring yourself back into your nice tall mountain pose. Everybody can do everything here. This is crazy. No effort. I need to make it more and more challenging for you. Just shake out your legs.
You're not looking at our faces.
Yeah. Oh, is it challenging enough? Is it okay for you? I mean, if you want more challenge, please let me know. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay. Okay. So now we're back. So every time in yoga, we try to compensate whatever we're doing one way to the other way. So we went a lot of forward bends. We're going to do some back bend. Okay. So it's kind of way to balance our body. If you don't want to be always up in front. And we do more actually. We need back bends because we don't do that on a normal basis. Hold on to the back of the chairs here. And you're going to just see if you can kind of look up and bend your spine here a little bit, looking up and back, come back to center. We're going to do that 2 more times, and then we're going to see if we can lift up our head. And exhale. One more time, inhale up. And only if you can, holding on to that chair very steadily, only if you can, and grounding down on your feet and just lifting up, maybe engaging your core. See if you can lift up your hips. You don't have to. You're getting the effect here. You're getting the effect even if you just bring that. You're trying to warm up your spine, and that's also works when you just do this. But if you can, I'm just going to do it one more time. Only do that if it works for you. See if you can lift up. Okay, great. It's not a competition. Okay, so that's fine. That's good. Okay, so now open up, widen your legs. So widen your legs here. Okay, take your left elbow, put it over the left knee, and bring your right arm up. And see if you can gaze at your fingers. And wiggling your fingers here. And exhale your hand. Shaking out your shoulders here. Take your right elbow, put it over the right leg, and see if you can lift up your left. And see if you can gaze at those fingers. Maybe wiggle them. And stretch it back. Do that one more time, one more set. Bringing your left elbow all the way to the right. Looking at your fingers. Yeah, great. Okay. Right elbow onto the right knee and your left, you're looking up, gazing at your fingers. And come back to center, come back into your, so bring your feet back. So we're going to try another challenging pose and you can do whatever you want of it. So bring your right arm out and back, left arm out. Then right arm out. All the way, see if you can make it longer. Make it longer. And back, your left arm. See if you can make it, you could actually lengthen, you can feel that. Exhale back. Inhale as you bring your arms out in front of you. Wiggle your fingers and back. And now, see if you can lift up your hips. And only if you can, it's not, again, mandatory, whatever you can do. So keeping your feet grounded on the floor, grounding down. See if you can come into a chair pose, lifting up your hips. Bring your up. Wow, great. Okay, do what you can. And bring your arms up as you can. And see if you can come into cactus. And see if you can bring your hands together. And see if you can bring your elbow to the left. Again, this is, now we're practicing regular yoga. This is meant to be chair yoga, but here we are. You guys are challenging. Here, to the left. Come back to center, to the right. Come back to center, to the left. And come back to center. Bring your arms up. And into cactus. And see if you can go back on your chair. And just shake out your legs. And I really appreciate when people don't do something that doesn't work for them. So my hat's off to anyone that knows their body limits. You have to listen to your body because I'm not in your body. And yet I feel like a lot of you want the challenging poses. So I'm doing them. But if you ever feel it's more than you can handle, please let me know. And I'll go back a little bit. So, but you should listen to what you can do and be careful because the worst thing is to not listen to your body. So now coming back into your tall mountain pose, sitting up straight, taking a few breaths here. Just take a few breaths. I want you to just take a little rest between all the postures. So one of the things we do in my other class, and you can let me know if it works for you, we do something called blast off, which is basically standing up and sitting down so that you get cardio, you build up your strength, build up your core. You should do the number that works for you. You should not do any more than you can do, or if you can't do it at all, that's fine. You can, just sit until we do the other poses. So basically we get up and sit down. So the interesting thing is that we normally would put our hands in our chest like this and get up and sit down. But I actually read that if you hold on to your ears and don't sit, it actually helps you helps you with your brain power. So, I mean, I'm not a scientist, but I thought it was interesting. So, so I thought I might as well tell you, but otherwise, if you want, you can just cross your arms against your chest and get up and sit down. But remember your breath. And you don't need to do it the way I'm talking about. It's not necessary. I don't know the scientific proof. So I'm just going to do it, but it's you need to put it for a few minutes, which we only do it for a minute or two. But anyway, so we're going to do, anybody come up with a number? 10, 12, 15, 10. Let's start with 10, okay? All right. So we're going to start with 10. You don't have to do it the way I'm saying. So you don't actually sit, you just get up, but you're still getting all the wonderful effects of building up your cardio. Okay? So we're going to start with 10. And you're going to inhale as you get up and exhale as you come back down. 1, inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, 2, exhale 2. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 5, exhale 5. Inhale 6, exhale 6. Inhale 7, exhale 7. Inhale 8, exhale 8. Inhale 9, exhale 9. Inhale 10, exhale 10. And that's it. That's all. Good. Is that too much or too little? Huh?
It works. It works.
It works. So, yeah, so just to let you know, this is an acupressure point. So that's why it seems to have some validity. Again, I don't have proof, but this is what I read. It's called Super Brain. So it's a Super Brain. Yeah, so if you look it up, it's actually online. Again, I have no proof of that, sorry. Okay, so now we're going to do some standing postures. So bring your chair onto your left side. Everybody okay with standing up or? Okay. You can always do modifications. So you're gonna put the back right now. So bring your feet hip distance apart, coming into your nice tall mountain pose. Again, check yourself. Your shoulders are away from your ears, your hands by your side. We're gonna start with bringing our right foot up in front. And yes, you don't have to touch it. It will actually be more strenuous, challenging to not touch it. To the side and back and to front. So if it's hard for you, you can just touch it. Touch it in the front, to the side and back and front. But if you can, yeah, just right, point, 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 and point in the top. Point, center, front, side, back, and
Keeping our
front, side.
hips straight.
Yeah, hips are always back, front. Yes, hips are facing out. Yes. Make sure you're in that posture. One more time. To the front, back, sorry, and center. And stretch out your legs. So one other posture that's nice is bring your right foot in front of the left at tandem. You're bringing your feet are at tandem to each other. And again, this is something, if you can do it, fine. Otherwise, just stay where you are. This is good. And if you can, bring your right arm out. And if you can look at something below you, you will find it will help you focus. See if you can find something that's not moving and see if you can bring your arms up. And exhale back. So I'm going to try that again because I just want you to get a whole kind of understand that. And you know, balancing is the most important thing as we get older. So I do many of these things so that it helps. So I'm looking at like that little thing on front of me, and I'm bringing my right arm out. And then I'm going to bring my left arm, looking at that little twig and taking my breaths. Back, wonderful. Wow, you guys did great. So, you know, it becomes so important to just stretch out your legs here. And now let's do the tree pose. So bring your right leg next to the left. And you can bring your right arm up. And maybe your left arm, if it helps. Otherwise, hold on to the chair. And again, looking at something in front of you, you might want to sway your arms and say, look, no matter how much chaos is outside my life, I'm grounded. I'm still able to balance myself and stay grounded. So keeping your hands all the way to the side. Maybe your hands in front. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. See, do what you can do. Yeah. Here, bring your hands to your heart center. Just take a few breaths and do what you want to do with your tree. It's your branches. So if you want to just like Bring them out in front, whatever it is that you like to do with your branches. And exhale, bring your hands back. And let's just stretch out our feet here. So bring your heels up and down, heels up, down. Just feel that nice, I feel good when I do it because I feel this, I need that. And then maybe holding onto the chair, see if you can bring your toes up and down. Toes up and down, toes up and down, toes up and down. Maybe see alternate them. Yep. I think you definitely need to hold. Oh, I'm saying you have to hold on to the chair, but I see you're able to do that. Wow, that's great. He's ahead. Okay, so now bring your chair in front of you. And now lift up your heels and down. One more time. Okay. And now see if you can lift up your heels, bring your right arm up, and maybe your left. Again, looking at something in front of you. Exhale back. Wow. You guys need more challenge. I need to get more. Okay, so we're gonna do that. If you know, yeah, just try and see if you can see something on the ground, but you guys have got it figured out. So I'm not sure I'm teaching you anything there. But see if you can lift up your heels, bring your right arm out, and see if you can bring your left. Just try and see if you can breathe. Don't forget the breath. Breath is the key in yoga. And wow, great. Okay, so now widen your legs. Okay. And again, you hold on to the chair if you like. Bend your knees and drop your tailbone down. Bring your right arm up, your left arm up. Into cactus. Cactus, but also goddess pose. This is the goddess pose. And do what you can. Yep. And do that again and see if you can do it for a little bit longer if that works for you, okay? So your legs are out, your hands up, drop your tailbone down, bend your knees, and definitely remember your breath. And bring your hands down and just spread out your feet a little bit more. Heels coming in, toes out, holding onto the chair. See if you can lift up your heels and down. And now see if you can bring your arms up. Bring up your right heel up and down. Left heel up and down. Right heel up and down. Left heel up and down. And now both heels up. And great. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now your chair on the right side. So here we are. Keeping our feet hip distance apart. Everybody, please check yourself that your feet aren't pointing out. Even if the distance is, try and see if your feet can be hip distance. But most importantly, they should not have be jetting out. They should be parallel to each other. Okay. So keeping your hand on your chair, bring your left foot out in front, to the side, and back and front. Again, if you need to touch, you just touch to the front, side, and back and front. And if you can, just point. Point to the side, point to the back, and front. Point to the front, side, back, and front. Again, front, back, and side. And just stretch out your legs. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's nice. Okay, so now, keeping your right foot where it is, see if you can bring your left foot in front. Hold on to the chair. Maybe your left arm is out. And if you can, bring your right arm. And do that one more time. Okay. Because first time is always like you're trying to get used to the idea, and then the second time you're a little bit more. Okay. So again, see if you can look at something that's not moving. Stretch out your legs. And now keeping your right foot where it is, bring your left foot into a tree pose, your arms out, anywhere you like, do what you want, whatever it is. There's just so much craziness going on in the world, but we are grounded. We're grounded with our hands, with our bodies. Do whatever you want with your tree. If the wind blows, you still are anchored, still rooted. And bring your hands back into your mounted pose. Now, bring the chair to your right side, facing you. We're going to do the sun salad. Sorry, I'm going to do it this side. Sorry. You can do it whichever side you want. Okay. So, because it's easier for me to look at you then. So now I'm going to do the sun salutation on the chair. All of you seem pretty active, so I'm not doing it sitting on the chair. I'm going to do it, as close to regular yoga as possible. Okay. So your feet are hip distance apart. Just check yourself here. Okay. And bring your hands down on that chair by the side. Okay. Bring your head down. Step your right foot back. Your left foot back. And now lift up your hips all the way up into downward dog. Lower your head between your arms and lift up your hips. This is a fantastic pose for building up strength in all parts of all your limbs. So your hips are all the way up. I'm just going to check that. Wonderful. Yeah. All of you, just the hips are all the way up. And now we're going to try and see if we can come into plank. So bring your head up and come into plank. Wonderful. Wow. And exhale back. Let's do that one more time. Bringing yourself into plank. This really helps with your spine. Wow. Exhale back. Step your right foot back. Your left foot back. And inhale as you bring your arms all the way up. And exhale in front of your heart by your side. I'm sure some of you have done mat yoga and you've done sun salutation. Have you done sun salutation before? Yeah, you have. So is everybody okay with this? Or do you want a chair version? I can show you a chair version.
Yeah, can we do that too?
Chair version? Sure. There's the two ways to do chair version, but I'll show you one. Let me do that in between, okay? So that I don't want to leave people out of this. So if you want, come back. If you want to see the chair version. So I'm going to show you there two simpler ways. One is very simple. I think you will all have a good time with this. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale your hands in front of your heart. Inhale your arms out. Exhale back. Again, this is kind of a meditative movement. So many times you can close your eyes. So I'll do that one more time, and then I'll show you another version. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your hands in front of your heart. Inhale your arms out and exhale back up. And whenever you do it, it's good to kind of like make it meditative, closing your eyes. So now I'll show you another version, which you can do when you're doing the standing up, if anybody wants. Again, nobody's judging you here, so you do what you feel comfortable with. So inhale your arms up. Exhale your hands coming into a forward bend. Your hands onto your feet. Inhale halfway up. Exhale your hands back down. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale down. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale back down. Inhale as you bring your arms all the way up. Exhale your hands in front of your heart by your side. So this is one version. If you like, I'll do the standing up. People want to do standing up? Okay, so I'll do standing, and you can do which. I'll do this one more time so you can get it, and you can do whichever one you feel like. Okay, so that you have an option. Whenever you feel you don't want to get up, you don't have to. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale your hands coming into a forward bend. Your hands onto your feet. Inhale halfway up. Exhale your hands onto the floor. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale down. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale back down. Inhale, a deep inhale as you bring your arms all the way up. Exhale back in front of your heart and down. So you remember this one? Should I do I'll do the standing up again, okay? Because we needed to do it more than one time. Is that all right? So whoever wants, they can do it sitting down or standing up, whatever you feel like. So I'm bringing my chair. You can bring it to whichever side you like. So bring your hands over here. Actually, let's start with bringing them up. I'm sorry. Exhale, bring them onto the chair. Get started properly. Bring your hands by your side of your chair. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. And now come into downward dog, which means lower your head and lift up your hips all the way up. That should be the highest point in your body here. Yeah. Lift up your hips all the way up. Taking a few breaths here. You might want to pedal your feet here. Lift your right foot up, or just walk the dog. You're walking your dog here. Yep, you're getting that nice stretch for your hamstrings. And now, see if you can come into plank. Exhale back into downward dog. Taking a few breaths. And now step your right foot to the front, your left foot to the front. And inhale and bring your arms all the way up. Exhale your hands in front of your heart and by your side. Okay. One more time, because this is a sort of a meditative movement. So see if you can do it without your eyes closed if you like. It's a vinyasa flow, so it's nice to close if you can. So inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale your hands onto that chair. Lower your head here, your hands on the chair by the side of the chair. Taking a breath here. Inhale your right leg back, your left leg back. And now bringing your hips up all the way up, lowering your head, coming into downward dog. And maybe walking your dog here, lifting up your right heel and then down, and your left heel up and down. And now see if you can come into plank. Exhale back into downward dog. And bring your right foot to the front, your left foot to the front. And inhale, bending your knees. Bring your arms all the way up. Exhale, your hands in front of your heart by your side. And come back. Okay, good. So, but let's do the simple one, just the one that's just so that we kind of get ourselves together. That's also very nice. And see if you can close your eyes for this one, okay? So we're going to do the very simple one that makes us kind of relaxed. So inhaling your arms all the way up. Exhale your hands in front of your heart. Inhale your arms out. Exhale back. Again. Closing your eyes if you can. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your hands in front of your heart. Inhale your arms out and exhale by your side. And just stretch out your shoulders. Stretch out. Let's get comfortable. And since we did so much of this, let's do our hands now. We need that. So bringing your arms out in front of you. Just wiggle your fingers. And now close and open your fist. And now maybe like the little movement, a little dance, Indian dance movement. Yep, that's it. Yep. Kind of wiggling, stretching out your hands. And what I love is bring your left arm out and see if you can either do one finger at a time or all fingers to the back. Yeah, one finger at a time. Yeah. Your thumb, bring your fingers back. And then down, bring your fingers, bring your hands back. And now see if you can take your thumb and press into the palm. My favorite thing. I love putting my hand. I find, because again, it's an acupressure point. So it really gives you that nice little massage and you're pressing into those tense points and back. And now bring out your arms again. Now your left hand up and see if you want to just bring your fingers, each one back or all of them, push them back. Don't forget your thumb. And then down, push your fingers back. And now see if you want to press into your thumb. And back, come back into your nice mountain pose. And now bring your right arm behind you and see if you're going to massage your back here. Right side of your back. And now your left side. And back and come back into your mountain pose. So let's bring our head to the right side. Come to center, the left. Come to center, right, center, left, and back to center. And now we're going to do it as if you're actually drawing a line with our nose. So bring your head to the right and to the left, drawing a line across. It's always nice when you close your eyes, you can make it meditative. Right, left, and back to center. And now bring your arms out in front of you, intertwine your hands and bring them to the heart center and exhale out, palms out. Inhale to the front, exhale out. Just do them at your own pace. and out. And now bring them up, all the way up. Maybe just kind of press down on your sits bones. Engage your core. Pull your belly in slightly. Kind of like that's where you build up your core strength, especially for balance. To the right, to center, to the left, to center, to the right, center, to the left, and center. And now look to the right. And come back to center and come back. Twist to the right. Left, so losing it. And come back to center. Okay, stretch out your legs. Oh boy, you're really, I did too many things. Okay, so now we are going to come back into just our meditative, little meditation before we start. We did a lot of stuff, way more than I planned. So I do this all the time now. So keeping your, now just come back on your chair. Just sit back, whatever makes you feel comfortable. If it helps you to join your soles of your feet, you can do that. Just kind of sit back, feel supported, and you're just going to be relaxed. I'm just going to walk you through different parts of your body and just bring your awareness to those parts and just breathe in and out. Make sure you're mindful of your breath. So we're going to start with our hands. Bring your awareness. Please close your eyes. That's the most important thing. So bring your awareness to your thumb, to your right thumb, to your right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. And the back of your hand, lower arm, if you feel any tension in your shoulder, right shoulder, kind of move it, relax it, breathe into that. Relax your upper chest, your belly, your upper legs, calf muscles, feet. Now awareness to your left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, your lower arm, left upper arm, and your left shoulder. That's any tension you might feel in your shoulder. Relax your forehead, your tongue, tip of your feet, chin, your lower back, and relax your body, sinking into the chair. Just dropping in. See how it feels to be in this place inside. Just feeling it. Any thoughts coming. Ready? Start bringing your awareness to your hands, feet. See if you want to stretch your hands out, even while your eyes are closed. Keep your eyes closed, stretch out your feet in front of you. Hands. Bringing your hands to your heart center, finding ourselves of the resolution we made for us, for ourselves. And now, open your eyes and rub your hands together, generating some nice heat in your palms, putting it over your eyes, over your head, over your cheek. This is the self-healing. And now, giving yourself a nice hug for patting yourself, for taking care of your mind, body, and spirit, and most importantly, doing what you can do. And when, again, it doesn't matter what somebody else is doing. Don't ever think about what anybody else is doing. It's all about you, what's comfortable to you, and what you can do. Bring it over your chest, over your belly. One more time. Inhale behind your kidneys here, and press down on your kidneys, and then all the way down on your leg. And thank you all. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you have any input, this is my first session really here, so I would love to know if you find you want less challenging, more challenging, or just options, whatever it is that makes work, works for you. I like to really orient the class to what you want, and it's important. So any input, please come to me after class that you would like to see more of or less of. I'd appreciate that very much, because it's not about me, it's all about what you want. I can do anything, so just tell me what you like. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Very enjoyable. Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Did I get everybody?
Was it okay for you?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so now that you did that, I'm trying to remind me, it's really good when people say to me, look, I'd rather they don't go back and say, hey, I wish she would have done another thing.
Yeah. Now there are a lot of accommodations because some of the, I can't get down on the floor. I have a rod in my leg, so that's, so I do as much as I
Do what you can.
That works.
I really don't want anybody to think that they have to do everything. It's important. But this class honestly is more challenging. People do seem to be able to do a lot. So I have to really keep that in mind. I mean, look at her. She's so
So
it's hard when different people are different. Were you with the class.
Yeah, you asked for suggestions or
Yes.
input. I mean, it was great. I enjoyed